Hi. Hey.
There's a great quote, like a Roosevelt quote. The credit belongs to those who are in the arena. It's this whole idea of those who are, in the arena striving valiantly, and if they fail while daring greatly. I think what this provides you is this arena where you're gonna dare greatly. You may fail, you may not finish. But damn, you're gonna give everything you have.
Take your cigarette from its holder. Burn your initials in my shoulder. Swear you'll be mine, or I'll break your spine as we dance to the masochism tango.
Come on, Murph. Let's get out of here. You know, I never started running till I was 30 years of age. Can you believe that? I had no interest in running at all. The running boom in Ireland took place in 1981, and my mum said to me, our neighbour is running this marathon, would you go down and see him pass through the village? And I went down, and the whole excitement of all the crowds and the banners, it was brilliant. It just caught my attention. I just thought, yes, this is for me. I've got to do this. I loved it. I loved everything about it.
It was a kind of a blind date. Mara was blind, so she didn't, that's what happened. She just picked me up, and then when the blindfold came off, it was too late. We were married.
I thought it was Robert Redford I was marrying. It was actually Dave.
I was on the internet one night. I discovered that there were two gentlemen attempting to do the 4 deserts, complete the 4 deserts in 1 year. And I thought, that's cool. Instantly, I looked and I said, I have to do that. One group of thought thinks I'm pretty crazy, that there's something wrong upstairs. And a lot of other people think, good for you.
I think some people, when they get to maybe 50, they're inclined to think that they're getting old. And Dave doesn't think he's old. And once he starts to think he's old, he is old.
I am not an elite athlete. I don't have a special dietitian, a nutritionist. I don't have a training regime from anyone. I'm just an ordinary, everyday guy like anybody else. So it'll be interesting to see how somebody who's pretty ordinary is going to cope with this situation.
Yeah, so this is Bloomsbury Square. This is actually one of my favorite spots in London because just this little green spot in the middle of all this great concrete buildings. But this is my office here. This is Victoria House. This feels like home now. I've been here long enough that it feels like home. Probably as young as I can remember, I wanted to be a professional athlete. My dad was a great athlete. We were, an athletic family. We always spent time around sports. We used to play wiffle ball, and I'd be, Julio Franco, and with the bat over your head, and Carney Lansford from the A's holding, Ricky Henderson. I was all of them. I played independent professional baseball for a couple years after college, and in college I had a major shoulder surgery, so it was time to call it quits. That was it. Never looked back since. I haven't thrown a baseball since. 2 years ago, when I got to London, I was going up the escalator, on the tube. You have the people who walk up the escalator on the left and the people who stand on the right. And I walked, and I got to the top of the escalator, and I was like, out of breath. And I was like, man, I'm 30 years old. Like, I've been an athlete my whole life. I can't be out of breath. I just started taking up running. And then I was just looking for a race, and I saw the Sahara race online, and I hit enter, paid the money, and was like, I'm going. No matter what, I'm gonna figure it out. That was my first race. I hadn't even run a marathon before. I hadn't even run a half marathon before. The most I'd ever run was a 10K, and I signed up for a 250K ultra.
Growing up, I went to a really privileged private school in the country. I wanted to be an actress, actually, and thought, how could I possibly be an actress if I have lived this middle-class, privileged existence? So I took a whole year off, and then I just went backpacking. I did about 30 states in a 4-month period just by myself. I was only 18 years of age. It was amazing. I think it was the best thing that I ever did. From that experience, I then thrive off doing things that are a bit more daring. A little over a year ago, I did my first marathon. I was sitting with a lady from America, and she was talking to me about the 4 Desert Series, and I got completely excited by it. I just kept thinking, what if I could really be the first female and the youngest person ever to complete this 4 Deserts Grand Slam? These 4 extreme ultra marathons. Being a nobody in the world of ultra running, if I can do something of this size and scale, it makes me feel that anything is possible. For me, being a university student, studying a law degree, the conventional path for most people and the real world is going to some kind of law firm, then finding the right person, and then getting married, and then having kids. So many of my friends have had all these dreams, and then they get to work. Those things just take a backseat because life gets in the way. I feel like they get trapped. I think there's so much time in my life to have security and stability, the white picket fence, but right now that's just not at all on my horizon.
I do a weapons awareness program, sort of numerous weapons that have been found on the street, all the way from sort of prostitutes in London. If a customer doesn't pay, she's doing her hair. As he walks towards the door, she'd pull that out and stab him. And she'd made lipstick, but that's wood. She's got a bit of dowel, she just has that in her hand and stabs you with it. 7,600 volts. Do you want to feel it?
No.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Left school when I was 15 and a half, no academic qualifications, and decided to join the military. It was a stepping stone for guys to go from that into an SF, Special Forces environment. I spent 4 years with bomb disposal, I worked with intelligence, went into physical security.
He's harmless, he's got heart of gold, but he can be, he's up, you've got to know how to approach him. If you like your head on your shoulders, just keep offering cups of tea and talk nicely.
When I look back now, I wasn't a nice person at all. Yeah, I was just I was what the government wanted.
What did you think when he came home and told you he was going to go run the 4 hardest deserts in the world? What did you think?
I said, oh no, please no. But I don't mind that. It's better than Afghanistan.
I think the purpose of doing the deserts, the idea was to find the most extreme thing. I don't want to conform. I want to be on the outside edge because that's what makes it interesting.
So 6 stations, you'll get it stamped at you.
The race is not the hard work. The hard work is the months that led up to this. All of the preparation that goes in doing the training your physical body. And then the preparation into weighing out a pack.
About 86. 86?
7 kilograms.
A bit heavier than I thought it would be. I'm probably going to get rid of some stuff.
Making sure that your calories are right, that your carbohydrates are right, your proteins.
Each of those are about 110 calories, each of those bags. So over that day, what we've done is basically built up a calorie base of about 2,700 calories. Blister kit, safety pins to pop the blisters. The key though, the secret weapon, is this, super glue. So you just rub that guy on a blister and you basically just created like second skin. Rule 1 is keep your feet clean. Have a good blister kit, take care of your feet. Rule 2, keep your ass clean.
So we got here after 2 hours. Fabulous bus ride, loved it. Reached 11,200 feet. This is where I'll be living. Number 7, this is me. Oh, hello everybody. How are we?
It's good to finally get here.
I'm Ray. Hi, Patrick. How you going?
Just to be able to see these ridges that are carved out in the canyon here is just amazing. So looking forward to getting going tomorrow.
Good morning to everyone. All 145 people from 35 different countries. We wanted to wish everyone a very warm welcome to Chile. I wanted to first recognize some very special people here who are trying to finish the 4 Deserts Grand Slam. And that means finishing all 4 deserts in 1 calendar year. So could those people please raise their hands? Good luck.
I've done marathons in the past, and I got bored doing that, so this is my next big thing.
I had a cancer scare, and then I thought, well, is the way to bounce back and do all 4.
No women have done all this in a Grand Slam year, so now there are 3 of us trying, which is brilliant. Hopefully maybe all 3 of us girls can cross the finish line in Antarctica together. It'd be quite fun.
Good luck today.
Yeah, good luck to you too.
Have fun.
Best of luck, everyone. Thank you, Mary.
show. Right on.
There are like the top few percent who are true athletes, who are just true competitors. Then everyone else is probably just after a challenge that's a bit outside of themselves, and they do just want to finish it. And they're only really competing against themselves.
This section is really tough. We're just going like uphill continuously. And you can't run it, so you just have to walk it. And pretty much all these people here have trained to run, not trained to walk. If we're not careful on the downhill, we could really shoot our hamstrings going down. So I mean, we're still only second day, which, you know, 4, 5 more days? I don't know. It's really hard. It's tough.
It's the bottom of an ocean about 1 million years ago. It's sharp like coral. It's all bleached out like coral.
Shit ground. I mean, you wouldn't put cattle on it or horses on it.
This is what I imagine hell to be like.
This is seriously hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like death.
It's a good day. They're just bitching.
You know, you can't really go back and speak to people that you associate with on a daily basis about things like this because they just don't understand. You know, it's just out of their comprehension when you say, oh, we're going to go and run through a desert.
I'd like to find a way to convince myself at this stage that I feel good. It's like anything else. You know, you train to be an electrician, you train to be a plumber. Why can't you train your mind? Yes, you can, I'm sure of it. Some people are brilliant at it. I don't know what I am. I'm trying hard. I think of a big bowl of fruit. Oh, yeah. Pineapple and mango. Oh, stop. Yeah, and a cool glass of water. Jesus, it's not much to ask for. Oh, man. What the hell am I doing here? Thank you so much. Oh.
I had this banner made to remind me and everyone else of why I'm doing this. I was in the army for a considerable amount of time. When I came back from Iraq, my wife said, you know, I've got cancer. I said, okay, well, that's not too much of a problem. We just fight it, like we do everything. And she said, no, it's not as easy as that. And that's what I did. I looked after her for a year at home. I'm going from nothing to being a single parent to learning how to be a parent. It's quite hard sometimes. it's mother would have done this or mum would have done that, you know, and I have to reiterate to them, you know, I'm not the mother, I'm the father. You know, I can only do the best that I can do. The whole intention of doing 4 deserts in a year, it was a part of my grieving process.
I've had to work really hard to get here, like incredibly hard. You know, endurance running requires so much more time to train. It limits your time to see your friends, your family, dedicate to your work. You have to get up very early. Sometimes you go to bed late, even though you need to be in bed to recover for the next day. And you're always stressing, well, I'm at least often stressing that I could potentially get an injury.
Phil, stop.
There you go.
Thank you.
Go.
I plan everything. And then when it goes out, I flip out. And then I have to remind myself, well, this is meant to be an adventure and I'm not really meant to know it. We're in the desert. Like, there's a lot of unknown factors here. Heat, terrain, things that I can't really control. And that's kind of why I'm here. Everything in my life, being at school, it is more routine. You kind of come out to the desert to break that routine and the monotony.
I think people have gotten saturated with marathons. It seems like everybody's run a marathon. I think that's why I didn't want to run a marathon. I think it felt too conventional. You know, you have all these dreams when you're a kid, and I think everybody tries to carve out this niche where they're different. You know what? I'm not an astronaut like I wanted to be when I was 5 years old. You know, I'm not a professional baseball player. And you know, maybe this is the thing that it's like, all right, Ricky Paul's not a number. He's not, you know, the 33-year-old white Caucasian American. It's Ricky Paul, desert runner.
I've got all the things of running around in my head from home at the moment. I'm thinking about the kids, you know, why am I doing this? All that kind of stuff's going through my head. When I'm with someone, I'm all right. But being on your own, if I'm on my own for like 40, 50 minutes, that's when things start to creep in. You know, it's only been a year since I lost my wife, so... yeah. Hang on. Yeah, it's only been a year, so, there's a little bit of loneliness, you know, because I'm so used to having someone behind me. And, You know, even when I go home from this, you know, I talk to the kids and stuff like that, but there's no one there. You know, it's back to an empty house with 2 children. Once they go to bed, it's leaving that, trying to understand that and trying to deal with the sorrow of everything, and obviously the anger. You know, she was 33 years old.
Okay, guys, this is the moment of truth. Is everyone okay? Their feet?
Yeah, I haven't looked at him yet.
I think it's
Oh.
pretty good.
Wow! You are it's even like softer than it was before.
You've painted nails. Painted your toenails for the desert.
I did actually. I did it just in the hotel before we came.
My feet are so sore right now.
I've had friends who, we've been on holiday or something, and we're walking around the shops and they're complaining because they have a blister because their flip-flop is rubbing them in the wrong place in between their toe. You're like, Jesus, I remember this time, when I had 14 blisters on one toe, You're lucky to have feet, buddy, you know what I mean? Like,
I was on the slot canyon up there, and I slipped on some rocks, kind of came down weirdly, and it just ripped my stomach wall, and, my intestine popped out. And so from that point on, I've been kind of putting it back in and continuing on, putting it back in, and it's, there's been some pain with it, but it definitely put me out of the running game, down to walking. There's nobody here at this rate that doesn't have a high tolerance for pain, so looks like it's going to be a long one.
The race just completely changed today. We had a very easy start in terms of temperature, and now we had very hot. We had a very difficult final leg. People dehydrating, getting heat stroke.
it's 7:30 at night and it's scorching hot. I mean, it is, can you feel it on you? Unbelievable.
That's no shade, pretty much. Yeah. For 13.5 hours.
Great job!
There's a guy down that back there about. I've left in my water, but he's down probably 3 miles from the end. He ain't good.
No, it's the American. I don't know his name.
So
Long
up
time
the
ago.
finish line, 3/4 of a mile? Okay.
Take a rest.
Yeah, they found a guy up there.
Yeah.
Somebody up there with no pulse.
It's giving a little bit of buzz to camp, but not the wrong kind of buzz.
We need five guys.
I don't really know. They just want 5 guys to go and help someone off the hill, but it's 5 k's away. We don't know the size and weight. Don't even know what condition he's in.
organise them. If we need your help, we'll let you know in just a few moments.
All of a sudden, everybody's just realised, okay, it just got really, really serious, really, really fast.
Is he alright?
I don't know, really.
Oh my god, has he been up there for 4 hours, mate?
So he got down to an ambulance, and as soon as we know more, we'll let you know. Okay?
We got for 100K.
$100K. Give me a break. 100K. I've never run 100K in my life. I mean, the longest I've ever run was 78K in the Atacama, and that took me 19 hours of pure hell.
This has made me a little bit scared doing this race. So much can go wrong.
There's an undercurrent, isn't there? You got people, you know, stuck in canyons. Yesterday, you know, and now people are getting ready to do 100K, and like, they're freaked out. You know?
If you start thinking, oh, I'm going to get caught in the sun and then I'm going to end up in hospital, you've got no hope.
We've got a little team together. We're going to stick as a team. And just the most sensible thing to do, especially after yesterday.
It's going to be a slow one.
Nah, you can't even feel confident until that long day's done. That one is going to cause a lot of carnage, and yeah, I've got a total respect for that day.
At the checkpoint.
I read about Lisa beforehand. I was really excited to meet her. We just kind of clicked. And Lisa said something about you don't want to do the long day alone. And so I think naturally we just, assumed we'd go together. She's very experienced. I thought doing 99Ks with someone experienced, with like the highs and lows that you get would be really helpful.
So river crossing, bamboos. How the hell are we going to get through bamboo? So we're going to be going like this? I think so. And then the last 30 are sand dunes or something. Yeah. Not that far. We are literally going to war.
How far to the next checkpoint?
10K.
Okay. It's gonna be a really long day.
Let's go.
I know what this girl's made of. I like her. I mean, we wee in front of each other, we burp in front of each other. There's really nothing that I haven't seen or heard from this girl, and vice versa. Instant friendship.
Yeah, you know, we were saying about our little team. Yeah, we've got a little strategy, and that's working terrifically.
Yeah.
You know, all these friendships, I mean, you know, that's what it's about. You know, what we talked about, you know, building relationships and actually sort of giving a shit about other people.
I hope everybody's feeling a lot better than I am right now. I don't know. Stan's keeping me going. Right, Stan?
Oh, you keeping me going.
Yeah. pushing each other here a little bit. It's been really good. Have somebody. Fuck. It's a lot hotter than it looks out here.
Welcome, guys! Woo! Hey, come take a seat.
All right,
Let's
how you
get
doing?
some water. Give me those.
Not good? Come on in.
Hey, just watch your head. Put the belly down because of the wind.
Hey, Dave. Hey, Felix.
Yeah, the check engine light is on big time.
What's going on?
A lot of dry heaving, a lot of vomiting.
Okay.
Can't keep anything down. I can't keep this water down right now.
You want to just try taking it easy here for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm
Take
gonna.
little sips of water and.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill out for a bit.
Okay.
It's just not a good day.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just sick.
Yeah. You don't have any diarrhea?
No.
No.
Oh. It's raining in the desert. I don't think I'm really competing now for, what I had hoped to, top 10, top 15. That's over with. Just gonna have to struggle through this one.
Well, we're heading for 75 k's and the sun's come out and it's just fucking ridiculous. Excuse my French. Oh. And we're both broken down a little bit. But we're gonna get there. Where is it? I don't know, babe. It's not 11 k's like the fucking city.
Is it 10 or 11?
Yeah. We've been going for
There it
2
is, I see it there.
Where?
Down to the left. That's
Oh.
the blue tent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where's your strap on your car?
Oh.
There you go.
It just felt really longer than 11 kilometers.
You did really good. Let's get you in the shade over there and we'll stick your feet up, eh?
Just hold on a second. I just wanted to make you a little lightheaded.
So here.
You did really good, guys.
Oh, good thinking. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. You okay? Are you
Yeah.
still lightheaded?
A little bit, but I'll be okay.
But then take it easy, hey?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So don't kill yourselves. You're the top 2 girls, so.
It really hurts. There we go.
I need somebody to give me a straight fucking answer. How far is it?
About 7K to the next checkpoint.
No. These guys are such fuckers. Stay close to me, because I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Where's the med tent? Tell her I've thrown up about 37 times. Tell her it might be 39.
Yeah. People say, well, it's quite hard to do all 4 in a year. And they're right. It is hard. This is a long, long journey, isn't it? But I'll never quit, you know. I don't care if I had to walk on my hands and knees. There's no way I'm gonna quit.
There's a lot of people still out there, so we're kind of in the mix of trying to still get some rest and wait out for them.
Yeah.
It's like the walking wounded. It's like this hobble.
I woke up, I didn't know where I was. A war zone. Never thought I'd see the day.
Could I have everyone's attention, please?
On a very somber note, Nicholas Cruz died at 5:30 or earlier in the day. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family at this very difficult time. And I would just ask of everyone if we could please observe a moment of silence in Nicholas's memory.
When Nick died in Gobi, it was like a horrific experience, but it made me realise you have to be completely self-reliant in these races. It's easy to believe that you can be rescued, or you won't get to that level of dehydration, or that you won't pass out, or even if you get delirious, you will be able to deliriously get to the checkpoint. There's a limit for everybody. It can be fatal. And that's something that I have to remind myself at each race. You know, life is worth more than pushing your body to that level.
I spent some time on my own out there. It's funny what things come into your head. And one of the things I started to think about was my dad. I can't remember how it happened. Maybe I want to block it from my mind, but I think Mum told us one day that I think she said he was away working. She used to say that he was away working when we were small in another country. And we'd say, when will he be back? She just kept saying he'd be, one day, and one day never came. And then we all guessed as we got older, and she told us then. I often wondered why he did that. How could you leave your I don't know. How could you leave your kids? And he did. I don't talk about him a lot, to be honest. It's a long time. But my dad was a big child, I think, and probably didn't want to face up to reality or face up to his commitments. So maybe that's why we go always trying to achieve, always trying to prove yourself that you can make something of yourself, you can make something of your life. Because doing this thing is really, these 4 deserts, honestly, really hand on heart, it's proving to myself that I'm good enough to be able to do these for me. It's not for Mar or the kids or for television or to write a book or anything. The real truth is it's me against me. Yeah. And whatever it takes, I'm gonna do this. I always said if I have to finish on my hands and knees, screaming, then so be it, because I ain't giving up. I know Mara isn't too happy with that, but I'm not giving up. I'm gonna do this. And I just hope, Holy Spirit, that the good Lord above keeps an eye on me.
It is fucking what fucking day is it?
One.
Sunday. Yeah. It's day 15 in our book. Fuck. It's day one of another desert. We're in the middle of the Sahara, and I think we're in pretty good spirits because we haven't started the event yet.
I'll take it easy. Head off easy with the rest of the guys, except Ricky, of course. Ricky's going to set off at about 200 miles an hour.
Because he's wearing red, Ferrari red.
I will have you know that I'm changing jerseys and going with a snowflake white.
'The first day, it's always, oh, can I even get through the first day, you know what I mean? It doesn't go away. It does not go away, the feeling of, am I going to get through this?
Trying to take some time at the checkpoints this time. Let the heart rate come down and then go checkpoint to checkpoint with a decent pace. So.
Do you know what place you're in?
I think I'm in 4th.
Yes, you're in.
This is what's checkpoint 2. I was teaching during work. I was demonstrating something that I maybe shouldn't have done, and one of the guys grabbed my legs and ripped it. I mean, I couldn't even stand. I was in agony. Yeah, I tore my ligament. So I've had, how long's that been? 6 weeks. You know, physio just said, give it your best shot, right? I said before I even come I was going to suffer, so there's no shock there then. To be honest with you, there's only so much you can take, isn't there?
It's incessant, the sun. You can feel it burn, but come 12 o'clock, it's going to get worse, so I need to get out of this bloody sun. So I've got to keep this up, keep this pace.
I ain't been in pain. I feel like I'm giving birth. Not that I know what that's like, but fucking hell. One stupid mistake. What for does it say? Kiss my ass at the moment. all I know is I maxed out on painkillers, and if it's still there, and there's something drastically wrong. Yeah, you don't know how much fucking damage I'm doing. Still got to look after kids when they get back, ain't I? Oh. Right, let's finish. You know, my son's 13. He's you know, he cooks for himself, gets up in the morning, makes his own packed lunch for school, irons his own clothes. How many 13-year-olds do that? You know, he's so motivated. I'll tell you what really impressed me was I heard a friend say, you know, how's your dad been at parenting? And Kyle said, my dad's really strong. He's a really strong parent. And I yeah, brought old tears to my eyes. And I thought, fucking hell, because no one ever tells you you're any good. People just expect you to be a parent. So, yeah, they're good kids, but between me and you, they would prefer to have me at home, you know. Which is natural anyway, innit? I'm gonna do this one and call it a day. I've said my piece upstairs anyway. I just hope I've done the right thing by her. I don't think she's pissed off. I'm surely not pissed off.
Just don't know what's going on, man. I don't know if I'm ill. I don't know if I'm dehydrated. I don't know if I'm heat stroke. I don't have no idea. Nothing. I have no clue. No clue.
You need to get some food in you.
I know, I just can't. I mean, I just threw up Tums. Fuck me. The whole thing with Nick and China, you know, just put things in different perspective. I just, you know, there's nothing left to prove out here.
Feel better?
Still cramping quite a bit.
Today's gonna be a little more intense than yesterday.
Yeah.
So, particularly if you can get your body in shape, the first stage will help you because the next couple stages are harder.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
We're committed, Rick, right?
We are.
Yeah, you could say that with a bit more enthusiasm.
God damn it, we are.
God damn it, we are, yeah.
Focus.
I'd stretch, but it just causes more pain.
2 minutes until it starts. 3, 2, 1,
So as you can see, we're chilling out at the back here at the moment, you know.
We'll make our move later.
Yeah, we're going to make our move. We're going to pass most of the field. I think, you know, probably from checkpoint 1, you're just going to see a blur.
I tell you what, I probably wouldn't be out here without Dave, so kind of like having Dad along, you know, make sure I'm all right. If my dad was a short, scraggly little Irishman.
Oh, you say the nicest things, Rick. Really.
Never thought I'd hold back the 56-year-old.
Oh, lovely. Oh, it gets better by the minute.
It's going to sit for a while. I know what's going to happen.
I feel a bit in danger right now, to be honest with you. My resting heart rate's at 90. Fuck. Like, it's usually at 50. I haven't eaten anything. I can't drink. Vomiting. I mean, this is the Sahara Desert, you know? This isn't Regent's Park.
How are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, you know.
All right. You want me to hang around with you?
No, man, I'm not gonna hold you. No, because I doubt that I'm gonna keep going. I doubt it. So.
I don't want to leave you here, look. I don't want to leave you here if I can help.
Yeah, no, I know.
I really mean that. It's no big deal to me.
Yeah, no, and I don't want to send you off alone either. But you know, I'm gonna be a while, and I'm probably not gonna continue. So. I think there's a bigger medical issue going on.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
You take it easy.
Yeah. Here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll be okay, okay?
Yeah, I'll see if I can camera something.
No
yeah.
chances. You don't take any fucking chances.
Yeah,
okay?
no. Yeah. Yeah, I won't. Yeah.
Okay. See you, buddy. Good, mate?
Yeah, we're good. Trying to be mature about it, you know? I just think it might be a bit irresponsible to keep going for me. I mean, I got lucky in Gobi. I got really lucky, you know? You only get so many chances, you know?
What's up, man?
Dropped out.
Who
dropped out? Tell me what's going on.
Ricky dropped out.
For good?
Yeah. You doing the Grand Slam?
Yep. Oh, holy shit. Yeah.
Grand Slam? Oh, number one.
Yeah.
I think with this race, it's just shown what a tough race series it is when you try and do all four in 1 year. You feel it each race. You start off, you feel fresh, but then after the first stage, it just really kicks in that you've already run 300 miles in the desert. And I think all of us are feeling that this time.
I was overwhelmed with how hot it was. It was so hot. And so I didn't want to sit down at the checkpoint. I just wanted to get to the finish line. And so like I leave the checkpoint and I head off and I just keep going by myself. And then I get to this point and we're going past these bushes and there's like this Egyptian, a local Egyptian on the course. And I was confused why he was there because you don't really expect to see people in these races. Finally, it had to be about 45 minutes later, someone comes up and she pretty much carries me into the checkpoint.
Let's get over there, brother. Where are they?
You getting cold water?
Oh, I'm sorry. I tried to chill it.
I put freeze us.
Don't put more comments to go.
How many?
Oh, I don't know if I actually can go. I'm just really confused about what was the best thing to do. Oh no, I don't think I can go. This has just like changed this whole race for me. Oh god, actually I don't feel very good.
Avi.
I just think I'm gonna go to camp. I think I'm gonna go to camp.
What's that?
I just think I should go to camp actually.
Okay.
Hey, but Sam, something just happened and that wasn't particularly too nice and I just wasn't able to continue. I'm fine now and I'm just gonna have someone came out of the bushes and I'm okay, I'm completely fine. I'm just a little bit in shock. I mean, I didn't then find anyone for 45 minutes after it happened. I was blowing my whistle and no one was around. I mean, I tried to run and catch up to people, but my heart rate was going really quite fast and... Yep, but I'm okay. I said yes, but I'm okay. Yes.
I'm in my Louis.
So I sit in my tent. Slowly, my tent mates start to come into the tent. And in a very short period from thinking this was just all too much, I realised I had no choice in my mind but to go back to the spot where I stopped and finish the race. I had to go back out there. I'm not going home telling everyone that I completed the race but not having done 250 kilometres. because that's what I signed up to do.
Alright, so I'm ready to start again.
Alright!
Good. Let me get this started. Oh, yep, okay, I'm ready.
Go for it.
As I'm pushing through this heat and running as fast as I could, I was just like, you know what? You are a strong girl. I was really proud of myself. I felt like this is the way it has to be.
Well, man. Yeah, good fight.
You know, my mind is strong, but my body is stuff is shutting down. I don't know why. No. I just need to come back, you know. I just need to come back from this. I'll be fine.
Just chill out with yourself. Don't get cold.
Thanks, boy. Thanks, man. Oh, cheers.
The problem is that if you don't eat because you've been having diarrhea,
Yeah.
then you start breaking down muscle tissue so you can get through
Yeah.
the race.
Yeah.
And that affects your metabolism, that affects your kidneys, that affects your hydration.
Okay.
And when you came up here, I was really scared you can't do that. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so I want you to
I
rest
was-
here for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. My body just got weaker and weaker and weaker. And I was so afraid it was going to shut down. It was going to not let me make a decision anymore. It was going to say, F you, this is it, my pal, I'm taking you out. But I'm going to finish. I'm going to finish. If I have my body here, I'll finish.
Leaving CP5
I'll finish.
6:25. There's only 2 car troubles ahead. Was there? No,
I mean it.
He's got a charm.
No way, man. You saved my fucking life.
think the thing is if you start something, you should finish it. And that's why I'm going to go back and do the last desert, the Antarctica. I've just got to get my head right to know that I'm going to go and do another desert. Do I feel like failure? Nah, not at all. No, because when I come home and I close the door and the kids are there, they don't see it in that way. I like the fact that I've got, 2 other relationships in my life now that I never had before. Yeah, I was happy that I had children, but I didn't know them. So yeah, I've learned a lot really over the last sort of 12 months. I think, to be honest with you, that's what my little preparation was. She was preparing me for this. So, you lose one life and you save another. That's the way I look at it anyway.
This morning I'm just going down to the hospital. Gonna have an echocardiograph. And the electrocardiogram, the ECG that I just had, they noticed the left side of my heart was a bit enlarged. I really don't know what that means. It just scares the shit out of you.
This is the right atrium here. There's a tricuspid valve opening and closing. And from here to here is your heart muscle. So to be considered Holcomb, you need to be at least 1.5 probably. You're just 110. Normal, nice relaxation time of the heart. Your heart is fine.
Good. Cool.
Yeah. Doing your 250 Ks. Amazing, well done.
No. Thanks, man.
So,
Appreciate it. Yeah. Have a good one, all right? Yeah.
Take care.
Fine.
Okay.
For him to say that I'm healthy is great news. Leaves a lot of mysteries to me, but it's awesome news. Awesome news. So maybe I just I don't know, puts you at ease a bit, But at the same time, you're like, what the hell happened in the Sahara?
At last. It's very cold, quite incredibly cold.
It's unreal, man. Standing now on Antarctica is pretty surreal, pretty cool. That's a good feeling.
Do you have a strategy? Yeah, survive. My strategy is just to survive.
I can see why they call it Last Desert. It's not every day you come to the Antarctic. In some ways, I'm hoping it to be as rough as it could be. To make sure that you go away with a you know, a real, true, full experience to the end of the year.
The nervousness for me is around how's my body gonna be, and am I gonna have that same episode that I had with the breathing and the vomiting, and I don't know. So there's a little bit of anxiety there, but I think it's more excitement, you know. The last desert, man.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Tough mentally knowing that you don't have a certain amount of kilometres to do. Your objective is to just do as many as you can do.
All I want to do is get through as many of those loops as I can, because if I don't, I'm going to have to make it up somewhere else. It means I'll be out in this environment longer, and you don't want to do that.
But I'm also quite scared of this terrain. It can be deceivingly really deep.
Oh, this is just, look, you couldn't even describe it. It's tough, really tough. I mean, you talk about running in the sand in the Sahara, try running in this stuff.
I'm just going really easy, man. I think the snow's making me go slow, you know, so I can't actually over push it. Man, heart feels great, breathing's great. Been staying hydrated.
You know, when Carla went, she told me, she said, I'm happy. You know, I've had everything in my life, and it's my time to go. You know, and I think, well, we can all be angry, but things have a way of mending themselves.
Moments where it's really good, other times the toughest thing in the world. I don't ever push myself so hard. Very emotional, actually. I can't talk. It's a very big day. I don't know, I've never done anything like that before. I thought about so many different things this time, you know, not just running. A lot more about family and people I've met on these races and my journey through the races as well. Because it's been like a massive year.
Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. This is what you expected to see at the start. You know, penguins over there, you know, blue ice. Yeah, fantastic, isn't it?
Last day of the year. Last day of the year. Get it done. Everything you got, leave it out here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh!
These things are such an experience that you live. It has certainly changed my life in certain ways, and the way I look at myself and probably the way I treat other people. It sort of maybe even shows me that we're such complex creatures that we don't even scratch the scratch off the scratch. And it excites me because the more I find out, the more I want to know.
The survival bit for me is not just the desert, it's the surviving the whole package. That's taken me a year to understand that. My life is now moving forwards. With the added advantage is I don't have to forget. We keep Carla there with us, overseeing things.
Fuck, I'm happy, you know. You know, really happy. It's been a long time since I felt like that. Yeah.
The achievement of trying to complete this, it's raised certainly the bars of what I might have thought my limits were beforehand. You are like saying something about who you are and what you want to be and what you stand for.
It's been incredibly humbling for me, which is, you know, never a bad thing. I think you can learn as much from failing as you can from the success. I hate to fail, but I appreciate it. I guess I appreciate it.
All right, Ricky, you're done. There you go. All right. Wow, fantastic.
Great running this time.
What a year.
Congratulations.
Well done. Well done.
Well done.
Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. All right.
Well done, man. Well done.
I walked out to the edge of everywhere I'd been, a new world here before my eyes, and the sights and the sounds were nothing like I found. They were sweeter, I tasted new. looking out